Hello friends, in this video we will compare multiple assemblies using Quast as a assembly statistics tool. Okay, so we have seen the assembly using SASTA, Fly, Miniasm, WTDVG2 and Kano. So we will use Quast to compare the assembly statistics of these 5 tools. And we will use Quast first without the reference sequence, and then we'll compare the assembly statistics with the reference sequence. That means we have a reference sequence known, so then we will check how these tools are different by comparing the assembly or by comparing the context with the reference sequence, and we will do the hands-on. Okay, so this is the general steps. Like once we do the cleaning, then we use any of these tools to assembly, and then we will be comparing now with Quast. Okay, so the command is simple, like we give Quast, then specify an output directory and give some labels to each of these assembly. So let's say SASTA, Miniasm, WTDBG2. So this tool name we give as a label, so that in the output HTML file this name will come. Otherwise some random names, like the tool itself will try to identify which names to take. So better to give some label here, and then you specify all these FASTA file assembly.output and space separated. Okay, so this is without reference. If we have the reference sequence, then we can give -r and we give the reference sequence. So in this example, what we have been doing so far, the reference sequence is like chromosome 17.FASTA. That means all the read sequence has been sampled from chromosome 17. So that's why we will be giving chromosome 17 as the reference sequence. So now if you have the reference sequence, we can directly run it, because all the statistics without will also be will be present by running this command. So let's run this. Okay, so the command is very simple. Okay, so now this is the so here I have all the assemblies outputs are available, all the output, and this is the chromosome 17.FASTA is the reference sequence. Okay, so okay, first we need to let's write it in one single line. Okay, so it will be better. Okay, so just let's paste it. Okay, Quast, replace Quast with the actual path of the tool. Okay, so now let's give the output directory Quast without reference. Okay, and then give the labels here, then all these assemblies. So now SASTA assembly, let's remove this, then Miniasm assembly, then WTGB2 and the Kano assembly. Okay, so let's copy this and let's run it. So now this is without reference, so which should finish very fast. Okay, because with reference will take some time to run. Okay, so it has given us some error. What is that error? Let's see. Some Unicode character has come. Okay, because of this name. Okay, so here this thing is right. So I just copied from Google Chrome. So always this is creating a problem for me. So now instead of this, I have to give the label with single quote. Okay, so now you can see that the name is changed to the name I have given, so -l. Okay, so now it has finished the run. Okay, so let's go over here. So now you see we have this Quast without reference folder. Okay, so again you can open the report.html file. Okay, so let it open. So now we'll go to the other command. So here we'll now give the same command, but just we have to specify -r over here. Okay, so what I will be doing now. Okay, so it's now opening the report.html without reference. So sorry, it is taking time. So same command we will be using, but just we have to give now, let's say the output is like with reference, then -r chromosome 17.FASTA. Okay, so let it run at the backend. Okay, so it will take some time. So now if you see this very nicely, it gives all these tools like SASTA, Miniasm, this compare them. So now you can see total number of contigs. If we go, then WTDBG2, this is highest number of contigs. Okay, this is the most fragmented. You can say that many contigs are there, but Miniasm is the least number of contigs, and for SASTA like that. Okay, so these are the number of contigs, and the largest contigs also is different. So this is in 6 digits. Okay, and so we can compare them, and the N50 value you can also see like 123168 now, but this is 554897. Okay, so that means this is the highest N50 value over here. Okay, so but the graph is, this number does not make sense. I mean, so it's very easy to see the the assembly size. So you can see the number of contigs, obviously this is highest, so because the contigs this way it goes, so that means 147 contigs means highest number of contigs is for this green line, that is W2DBG2, while the y-axis is the config size, total large means assembly size. So higher is the on this y-axis, so that means that is the height. So we can see that the purple one is a fly and the green one WTGB2 have comparable assembly size, but then followed by the next one is Kanu, then blue one, then the red one. Okay, and the number of contigs wise, like the Miniasm is the least one, so like that this plot, from this plot we can easily see like how the assembly size and number of contigs are different from each tools. Okay, then interesting in NX plot we can see. So now in the last class we have seen that since the assembly size itself is different, so this plot is not meaningful because 50% of the assembly size will be different from each of the test tool. So we will not use this, instead we will be using NGX plot, we will see in the next. And we can see that GC content is also comparably very different. I mean they are not different, they have same kind of observation, only that height is different because of the total frequencies of contigs are different. So okay, so it's taking time, so let me pause for a minute and then I'll resume once we have the results of the with references ready. Analysis is now finished, so the analysis is finished. So let's go back to this folder. So now this is with reference. Okay, so now let's go open this report.html. So now this will give many more information. Okay, sorry, this is with reference only, right? Okay, so now you can see that we have click on this extended report. So you will also get statistics without reference, like the same as this report. So that's what I say, if you have this reference you have, so directly use that, so that we don't have to do two times. So okay, so this is all without reference, but now with reference we can see the different parameter like genome fraction. So that means how much of your assembly, so that means now the contigs are taken and aligned against the genome. Okay, so how much fraction of the genome is covered by this the contigs. So now you can see that the fly, Kanu and W2EGB2 and Shasta, these all are performed very well. That means the contigs is aligning almost more than 80% of the reference genome. Okay, and the largest alignment size also you can see is quite good for this kind of this thing. Okay, so the NG50 value now we can compare. So now this is comparable, so we can, so based on this we can say that this tool perform very well, WTDBG2, because it has the highest high value, followed by, and others also perform well. Okay, similar NG50 value, so LG50 means there is only one contig, so that itself obviously covered 50% of this thing. But most interesting important thing that one should look is misassemblies. So here you can see that Shasta has 9 misassemblies, so it has how many contigs? 11 contigs. Okay, so sorry, 45 contigs, out of which 9 contigs have misassemblies, and and here 11 contigs Miniasm, out of which there is 0. That's fine. So out of 147, 7 misassemblies are there. So we can comparably, so WTDBG2 performed is very well, and here out of 78 there are 18 contigs of having misassembly. So what is misassembly? So misassemblies means, like we have seen, like right. So if it's not correctly assembled, that means the assembly contigs has two part, maybe one part is aligning somewhere, one part is aligning more than 1 kb base pair apart. So that is relocation. Translocation is 0 everywhere, but inversion event is seen here in case of Shasta, in case of Fly and Kanu. Okay, and but majority of them are a relocation only, that means more than one this thing. Okay, so there are a number of misassemblies, and number of misassembled contigs are, oh my mistake, sorry. So this number of misassemblies event. Okay, here how many contigs have those kind of misassemblies? That is 4, 2, 3 and 9. So that means it has 2 contigs out of 147 where we see the misassemblies, and there are 7 such misassemblies we see. Okay, so that way. Okay, and some other informations are also there, like could be useful to just check how good it is. but now the best way to look is plot. So this plot remains same, and now instead of nx and nax, so we can directly check ngx plot. So ngx plot, so if you go by n50 value, so we can see that the green one WT GB2, followed by the purple one which is fly, then blue one Miniasm, and then yellow Kanu, then Shasta is formed. But misassembly is also important, so that's why this plot will also give an important number of misassemblies. So each of these tool, how the misassemblies is varying, okay. And the GC contents are almost quite similar to each other. And besides that, you can also look into other information. Go to main menu, and we have other reports. One more thing, like we should have that circus plot. Okay, so now we can go to circus. It should have been generated the report.html, right? So maybe, oh, okay, my mistake. So because we have not given the circus parameter, if we run the same thing with circus, this parameter, so it will generate a circus plot. So that means in a circular plot it will show, and by which we can compare the this thing. Another, like this cunting alignment viewers are there, so it, like how the cuntings are there, it's very complex to understand, but it gives some idea like how the misassemblies are there. For example, this is one misassembly, so this is cunting 2, this has misassembled, what is the type of misassembly. So correct context is green one, so here one correct context is there which have been aligned correctly on the reference, so that way. And here is the final global view, you can see, and these are the spots where the misassembly has happened, so these are the breakpoints, okay. And so yeah, so this config visualizer is also one way to look and compare how each of these tools are behaving. But the main way to analyze is this ngx value, okay. So we can go to the extended reports and just look for another parameter like misassembly. So preferable assembly is that which has least number of assembly. So yeah, so we have compared them using this thing, okay. So you can use -r if we have reference, other than if we do not have, then we can use directly this comma, okay. So yeah, so thanks. So in the next video we will go for looking into, so now we have the assemblies finished, we have compared the quality, but still there is a way that we can improve our assembly quality. So for that we may need consensus sequence, because the Miniasm does not support consensus, so for that we may need to generate the consensus sequence. So that means align the reads against contigs, again back align, and then from that derive consensus. Or sometimes we need to do error correction, so for that many other tools are there like Recon, Minipolis, Medaka. These are the tools are there which one can use to improve the assembly quality, and so that we will be seeing in the next video. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope this video was useful, so please like it, and yes, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe it so that you will get more important videos. And yes, thanks a lot. Thanks for watching.